Hello! It is Captain Largecock here with Lieutenant Lanky. Is your child stuck down a well or down a long pipe that you can't access? Lieutenant Lanky will insert his lanky body into it and will fish anything out of it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just there to cheer on in the background, man.
You literally said like down a pipe and also like we'll stick it in there.
No,
that's a job for you, bro. That's not a job for Lanky.
No. Yeah, on maybe long cookies, no, but you need to grab whatever is at the end of it. Like imagine like you ever seen those videos where like a child falls down a well and then they'll lower like a small child down there to like on a rope to get the child out again. Have you never seen that?
No.
Oh, it's quite heartwarming actually. But yeah, you could be that kind of stuff. Anyway, welcome to superheroes, which we are in real life, caught on camera. So I'm assuming there's gonna be like people saving the day, stuff like that.
Let's see it.
Let's get it.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, but
wow.
one thing they all have in common: they protect people and save lives. These robbers were trying to perform a smash and grab at a
This
Rolex
is such
store,
a terrible
but
smash and
Oh, the
grab.
grandma stops him.
This 75-year-old vigilante led
Oh
into
my God.
action faster than they could even break the window.
You see, here's what I think. I think they stopped because the doors were shutting, not because the old grandma was hitting them. But fair play to her.
Action faster than they could
Yeah,
even
she
break
still
the
got in the way,
window.
you know.
She may have
She was
been
an
armed with
annoyance.
a purse, but that didn't stop her from breaking up the robbery and
Oh, they got
forcing
him as
everyone
well.
to flee. Who knew that Wonder Woman was old
Oh
enough to
my
get a
God.
senior discount? While waiting outside a library, this guy saw police officers pursuing a man armed with a pistol. And after expertly assessing the situation, he waited for the perfect moment to strike.
Oh my
He
god.
Sent someone
He
to jail
reboned
with
him.
Insane leg strength, perfect timing,
Yeah, that is
and
class.
a library card.
Say the police are chasing the wrong guy. Have you not got yourself a lawsuit there?
100%. I think in America, I swear that probably is still a lawsuit.
Yeah, probably. Like you can't trip. So you're not the police.
I also think if I was that guy with the gun, I'm seeing this guy move in my way. He edges towards him quite a few times.
Yeah, but he's probably just more focused on the police.
He went flying, by the way.
Insane leg
Yeah.
strength,
Look how far away that
perfect
is.
timing, and a library
I thought he took
card.
off.
Security cameras caught the exact moment a car with a kid inside
Oh my
slid
God.
into oncoming traffic. But before
Oh my
anyone
God.
could even realize, including
Yo.
his mom, this
So-
worker
so
kicked it into
poor on
high
the parent,
gear
man.
and managed to stop the car in a matter of
That was
seconds.
nuts
If
from
this
that
doesn't
guy.
get you an Employee of the Year badge, then I don't know what
Oh,
will.
mate.
Speaking of badges, this dad should get one of his own after snagging a rogue skateboard out of thin air, saving his son
Whoa.
a permanent imprint of
Whoa.
a skate deck on his forehead.
Oh, that would have clogged him in the head as well. You see that?
Permanent imprint of a skate deck on his forehead.
Oh, yes.
These criminals probably thought they had the perfect getaway vehicle. But little did they know they were about to face some of the
That's
most
jokes.
coordinated crime stoppers out there. Yeah.
Oh,
let
that
this
is
be a
quite bad. And also,
lesson to
you
never
can't
mess
like push a forklift out the way. Those things weigh like 30
Yeah.
tons or
with
some shit.
forklift
Yeah.
drivers when trying to pull off a heist. His reflexes may be faster than the current, but I don't think this is what he meant
No!
when he told his
Great
dog
catch.
he wanted to play fetch.
I mean, does that not seem irresponsible in the first place?
A little bit, yeah.
Having a dog on that.
But I don't think this is what he
Well,
meant.
no, it
when he
felt
told
like
his
that. No, not
dog he
really, it just
wanted
got
to
wet,
play
yeah.
fetch. When no one was looking, this kid went rogue and climbed up a shelf that proved to be not the sturdiest.
Not the robot.
Fortunately, this android was there to stop anything from
what?
falling to the ground. See, guys, robots are trying to
Nah.
destroy humanity and take over the world, right?
I'm actually confused.
Your life
What?
hangs in the balance with every maneuver you do, which is why it's always a good idea to have a coach like this ready to
That's
catch you when
very
you fall.
impressive.
That was a sick catch.
Even that's
They
a lot
always
of
tell you
weight to
keep
stop
your eyes
moving
on
at
the
one
road,
point as well.
But no one really prepares you for when the other drivers don't. The passengers are lucky they ended up with this quick-thinking driver, who also just happens to look like the 44th president of the United States.
Does he? Does he?
If it wasn't for the expert skills of the crew on this tugboat, the next thing to go through the dock would have been the bow of the ship.
Wow.
Yeah, that's class.
This bike thief probably thought he was home free after his crime, but hiding around the corner was a man who was ready to let his frying pan do the talking.
Oh my
All
God.
those hours
No,
passed.
Oh
this
my
has got to
God.
be fake. This has got to be fake.
If you ever find
Oh,
yourself
He's
Don't ruin
wearing,
it,
you know, PUBG.
It does look a bit video gamey, to be fair. Now
Well,
you said
PUBG,
it.
you can use the
free
saucepan.
after his
And
crime,
I think
but
the
hiding
cover
around
of
the corner
saucepan,
was a
they're
man
wearing
who was
that.
ready
I
to let
think.
his frying pan do the talking. Damn, all those
yeah,
hours
it's a bit of a
poured into
weird
video
one,
game
isn't it?
finally paid off.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Simon, you
you ever
ruined it.
find
for
yourself
yourself.
I don't want to give
Always
heroes
remember to put
the
on the
respect they
e-brake,
deserve
or
if
at
they're
the
not
very
real.
least,
Okay.
find
By
someone-
the way, don't do this. Like, take the insurance claim, take the damage. This is because I've seen so many videos of people getting crushed between like this and the car. Like, it's just not worth it.
him. Thankfully, that Porsche gets to see another day.
Nah, mate, it's not worth it.
These
Not
mountain
worth it.
bikers came across a few unwelcome guests during their ride.
Is it the bear?
So they had to resort to some of their
Oh
more
my days.
animalistic instincts. After this police chase
my
came to an
God.
abrupt end, our felon here decided to try to escape the cops by
You
using
know,
his...
you know what they don't do in the UK, which they should do, is they need to do the televised police chases.
Yeah, 100%.
Like in America, they drop everything. Like, yo, we got an escapee on the I-46. But they don't, imagine you got that in the UK. Like, oh yeah, we got fucking, I don't know,
Oh, Darren's driving down the M25 right now.
Bando K's done a lick, and he's like, we're chasing him through Hackney. Like, it'll fucking be
But
sick. Like,
do chases happen like that in the UK compared to America?
they do.
Really?
I don't think the same as that America, because America's so big and open roads, they can just go forever. I think in the UK, obviously, you get like stopped pretty quickly.
Because I assume the chase has to be going for like 10 minutes before they can start filming.
Yeah, and then you have to get a helicopter out. Yeah, it needs to be like a long. You don't really get long chases here, but yeah, it could be good. It could be good. They should have a permanent helicopter going around,
Just for the
waiting for
camera,
the,
that's
yeah,
it.
listen to the police scanners. We will start that side chases. We'll hire. We'll charter a helicopter. We'll rotate being up there. Like Vic might be up there one day. Listen to the police scanner, and then we'll start live streaming before the
Alright.
police chases.
Last resort, a longboard.
Oh yes.
Technique was described as not very good.
But just as he
Oh,
was
he's not
about
even good
to
at
get
longboarding.
away, some random dude
Oh, he's-
swooped in out of
I love the
nowhere
fact that he's
and put
picked
an
up his
end to
longboard
antics.
to run away.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, who would have thought trying to outmaneuver a truck on foot would be this hard to do? Hate to break it to you, man. I doubt they've got longboards in prison.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Tops
Both
claimed
ways
it.
before you cross the street. And while you're at it, thank your lucky stars for that guardian angel that's walking with you. The passengers of this van had to face probably everyone's biggest fear, being stuck in the
Oh,
middle
no.
of train tracks. Thankfully, there was someone nearby
me.
strong enough to get them to the next station.
Oh
Whoa.
my God! No! Again, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let the van, like, so long as the people,
Get the people out of the van.
Yeah, if
and
there's
then-
people that are in the back of the van, fair enough, but that's not worth it.
Strong enough to get them to the next
Fuck
station.
that.
Freedom.
Fuck that.
That's only because it was stopping.
This guy was hoping he'd be able to step inside the fast food place and make some easy money. But sitting at the back were probably the only people he didn't want to see. Undercover cops. So yeah, the robbery was
bad
basically
choice.
over before it
right.
even started. It should be a requirement for the bus drivers to have an environmental awareness that exceeds most humans.
Oh, I think
because
I've
that's
seen
the
this one. This
only
is
way to
crazy.
explain how this happened.
Whoa.
Always look out before stepping onto a busy road. Otherwise, you might end up in the newspapers under the obituaries.
That's crazy.
Some detectives will go above and beyond to go get their guy. Like, take him for example. He left in the middle of an interview that tackled him to the ground like he was a
Oh, what a
Hey,
tackle!
what a tackle as
Oh,
well.
go on, son.
Speaking of
He was a
things
Liverpool
with
fan.
wings, these bird watchers took their trip into the mud a bit too far.
Oh, no, this stuff's
Yeah,
quick.
never.
You ever see
Never
that
do.
meme? It's like, oh, things I thought would be more dangerous in my adulthood than they were. What was it? When I was a child, I thought like quicksand would be more like a threat to my life than it actually was.
Yeah.
But I am actually very scared of quicksand.
You know, did you ever watch Brainiac?
Yes.
Where they ran across the custard. But if you
Yes.
stop,
Yeah,
you start
yeah,
sinking.
yeah.
That freaked
Yeah.
me out.
that could be a video we do. Can you make it across the quicksand? Just run and hope.
Luckily, this good Samaritan was willing to become a human stepping stone for them. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
even kidding. He actually laid down in front
Oh,
of
but that's
them
quite
and
clever,
let them
actually.
step on his back in order to get out.
Oh,
Note to
what?
self, avoid
Yeah.
waist-deep mud. After
Spread
stealing
your body
a woman's
weight.
bike, this criminal thought he'd get home scot-free. But then he ran into a real-life cowboy.
Oh
that wasn't
my
having
God.
any of it.
No
And if
way.
that wasn't enough, he even tied him to a tree
No.
and waited for the cops to arrive.
From the horse, there's
I wanna
rope
see if we can
connected
get
to the
lassoed.
ankle of the gentleman on the ground holding on to it.
No, you put a video in the chat the other day of people doing it, and but
Yeah.
what if it goes around your neck, bro? Like you're gonna get fucking decapitated.
Have
You're
your
gonna-
hands around your, run with your hands next to your face.
All right, you can go first. All right, I'm not, mate. That's just. I think that's a broken bone or some shit. Well, if it catches your ankle and then you just like you're
We'll
forgetting,
do
man.
it
we're-
on trampolines.
Bro, you're forgetting that we're 35 years old here. We're not 20. We're not 20. If we get a rope around our leg and we twist our fucking ankle, it's
You're
not
only as young as you feel.
This guy may not be the hero we deserved, but the hero we needed.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even look.
It's the manager as well, man.
One
He's
man's
just chill with it.
misfortune is another man's opportunity. For fun? Yeah. Lucky for the truck driver, he was able to flee the scene unharmed and still with a job. I guess
Superhero.
this is what happens when police officers order delivery. This criminal spent way too much time worrying about the cops behind him and not enough about the pizza guy in front.
Oh my
Just hope the
God.
police gave him a nice tip.
What a tackle, mate. That's like Will and Neil on Rice
I
Gum,
was
mate. What a tackle,
literally
yeah.
just thinking that.
And it's not often you get to see someone get talked out of doing a robbery. But when you attempt to rob a store by threatening people with a fake gun, someone's gonna notice. And that someone was this guy. Once he
Imagine
figured out
getting
it was
called out
fake,
for that.
Well, let's just say he gave the robber a piece of his mind. I'm not sure what this guy was doing on top of the car in the first place, but I'm pretty sure moves like these are reserved for those who have the
No.
letter S.
No. I know that's worked, and fair enough. But never try this. Please. I've seen it go wrong so many times. Do not try this.
Stamped to
But
their
now you've
chest.
seen it go right.
Nah,
This is the
it's not
kind of
worth it, man.
protection
It's not
I
worth it.
expect from my car insurance
Again,
provider.
don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
When the car in
Yeah.
front of you stuck
That
in
could
a
have ended
pothole,
way
you can either
worse.
drive around
Yeah.
them, wait it out, or do what this guy did.
Huh?
Oh,
I guess in situations like this, all you need is a little patience and a strong man.
Mate, that's like a
and
Russian
it needs to
stroke,
be in
man.
Russian. Most of the time, crime is simple. Just take the thing and walk away. Despite his best efforts, he wasn't able to overpower this 72-year-old granny. I guess the foot strength was too much for him. Seriously,
But
man,
also, what?
it's not
Fucking help him
happening.
out, lads. Come on.
Go
Grab the bike.
home.
He just gave up.
All right, let's see what's on the list.
Ah,
Number
this
one,
thing. I remember
a
this.
snowboard. Number 2, a helmet. And number 3, a shovel? Wait, why is that
I've seen
on
so
here?
many videos of these where like
Oh,
they just
right.
randomly
Yeah,
come
well,
across
just be a
someone like
reminder
that.
to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
you and
yeah.
your
There's that
snowboarding
famous one
buddies
where
have
like he was
all
about
of
to
the
die. Yeah.
essentials. When riding your motorbike, it's
Oh,
always
London.
helpful to look
Street,
out
come
for
on.
pedestrians. Or better yet, have a bus driver do it
Such
for
an
you.
English interaction.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. If you're gonna rob a place, maybe don't choose a jiu-jitsu academy. If you do, it's almost guaranteed that everyone's gonna chase
Oh
you
my
down and
God.
put you in an armbar.
I don't reckon
Well,
they
if you
got
ever
on
needed
there.
a reason to
Nah.
not go mountain climbing by yourself, here it
My
is.
God, like this.
Never.
Who would have thought stopping a crime was as simple as holding a door shut? This bank manager must be putting super soldier serum in his coffee or something.
Nice one, brother. Save the day.
Sometimes being a hero is just as
Oh,
simple
no,
as
no, no,
stopping
no,
a
no,
blind
no, no.
man from getting crushed by a moving train. Simple yet effective. Just because you're on opposing teams
football
doesn't mean
clip.
you can't help a brother out.
Jeez.
If it wasn't for the bus driver, this vehicle may have gone on a cross-country road trip with nobody inside.
Did he, oh,
Someone call Elon
that's
and-
how he's smart. He probably pulled the handbrake, right?
Yeah.
That's smart. I would not
Hey,
have
what
thought
would
of
you
doing
have
that,
done?
I don't know. I would have let it go.
This referee found a way to channel his inner Neo to dodge any object in sight. But rather than using that power to dodge bullets, he's sticking with footballs.
Why is that in there
And
then?
always keep an eye on your
And back to
weapon, which
robberies.
is something this guy had to learn the hard way. Because if you don't, a hotel clerk may
Surely.
distract you and swipe your gun when you're not looking.
Give me the money back.
I know, but he's done all right. He's got
Sometimes in
away
order
with
to
it.
be the hero, all you need to do is pretend the problem doesn't exist. Take the store owner, for instance.
He's
Even
just
at
ignoring it, no
gunpoint,
way.
He didn't even acknowledge the guy. He just went on with his business like nothing ever happened.
That's
I guess
so
that's
good.
one way to not escalate things.
So that's the thing, is but here's the risk, right? Most of the time that will work, but then sometimes you'll get this fucking
Yeah, you just one.
crackhead who won't do. Will just be like, like shoot
Okay,
you,
I'll
like,
shoot you then and take the money.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a
Is
risk.
it
I was
worth it?
alerted that
Probably
a
not.
robbery's taking place. It typically takes them a few minutes to arrive at the scene. But not for these guys. It only takes them a matter of seconds. They were so fast that they even managed to stop this robber before he even finished the job. Poor guy.
Has he committed a crime at that point?
Ooh, that's a very interesting legal debate you're getting into there, Simon.
It's too early for that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's intention to commit a crime, and if he's asked for money, he probably has already committed the crime at that point. But we'll have to wait and see. The court documents will show.
This thumbnail, I don't know if you can see it right now. Some guy on the street holding a knife, like.
Oh yeah, no, I can't see.
Right.
Anyway,
well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.